Bienvenidos. Hello, everyone. Finally, I'm releasing this pattern. If anyone wants it, be sure and subscribe. It really helps us sister out. Really, watch hours help the most, but whatever. Beggars can't be choosers. I'm going to be showing you all how to do a medium of this top that I released a few years ago, honestly. I'm just trying to work through some stuff in the archives. Let y'all see what's up from the past. 10 cords on each side. And this rope t-shirt yarn, I do not recommend it, so I'm not going to tell you what brand it is, but use any kind of chunky t-shirt yarn. Hopefully you'll use a better quality. If you can see, I've glued pieces of this together so that I could have enough scrap to show you this video, because I like to use up all the rope that I have because it is expensive. Muy caro. Muy caro. So square knots in that, and I'm going to interject 1 second right here and show you the actual pattern. How about that? I'm really leveling up. All right, everybody, here is the schematic. If you want to take a look at it before we get started. Right side and left side, derecho y izquierda. This is for a medium, el medio. Double half hitch is going to be at the bottom, along the bottom. SQ equals square. X's equal square knots. Squirrely gigs equal double half hitches. So this is the schematic. You may want to take a picture of this or write this down. It'll flow similarly for a large, extra large, small. So for a medium, you have 4 square knots, then 3, 4, 3. So 4 all the way across. So you work every one, and then there's going to be 1 outlier on each side. You'll see from the video. And then the 3, you skip 2, skip 2. So you're starting to do the decrease, okay? And then you're gonna throw off 4 to the side that are gonna go ahead and get ready to be bundled and tied behind the back. So that's how you come to 2. So you're gonna skip and skip, skip and skip. So you'll see that as I work through it. But so it's 4, 3, 4, 3 for the medium. And then you go down 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 1 at the bottom, 1 square knot at the bottom. And here's the for a small, so these are the rows. So row of 3, row of 3, row of 3, 2, 3, 2, 2, 2, 2, 1. For a large, you have 5 square knots across the top as opposed to the 4. So 5, 5, 5, 4, 5, 3, 3, 3, 2, 1. I even wrote out extra large and XSL down here at the bottom. The cord counts are here. So I'll take a quick picture of this and add it into the schematic. Remember, all the cords are halved. So for, say, if you're doing the medium, it's 10 cords. For a small, it's 8. But since you fold them out, fold them in half, it'll be 20. And since you fold these in half for the small, the 8 cords, you'll have, 16. So on and so forth. Also, y también, please excuse, por favor, my arms in the way just for a few seconds here. I am making square knots across the top. You have the pattern, so there's going to be 4 across the top and then 1 outlier, as you'll see, and I explain shortly. So what you're going to do over here is these are no longer a factor. See, this is kind of off to the side. It's a little bit set down. Like, let's see, I have to measure here. It's about 1.5 inches set down from these. These are snug up against the lark's head knot. And then this one kind of has a little bit of space. This second one to the running horizontal to this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, the fourth one. We're going to take these 1, 2, 3, 4 strips, working pieces, filler pieces out of play. And so we're going to go like this next. We're going to make another square knot, left square knot. And you'll have that little loop on the outside. Okay, there we go. And then we're just going to start all over it. Going to do a row of 3. And then we're going to do another 4. Starting from the first one, not skipping any. All right, another 1. Probably be speeding through this part. Probably won't even hear the talking because I'll have sped it up. We're getting close to the end though, y'all, for the right side. And the left side is just a repeat of the right, of course. It's a mirror image. Symmetry, as they call it. Not as they call it, as it is called. All right, and then you're going to have another bump here. Okay. All right, now, using this right position, these two are out of play now, okay? So, let's get this pulled down a little. Start shaping this a little. So those two, we're just gonna be working with this stuff that's left. So next, you're gonna do another skip 2. Make a square knot. All right, now these two are not going to be used anymore. What you can do now is drop all these down. 2, 4, 6, 8. Just kind of bundle them right now, okay? Put them to the side. And now we're just down to the end. So we're going to do a, let me check my notes. 2, 2, 2. Okay, so we're gonna go 1, 2, make 2. Talk over this, edit. All right, you're not going to be using these two anymore either now. Okay. All right, skip 2. Make these. These again. Okay. Time. And then we're going to do a 1. Okay. You're not going to use those two right now. The last 2 outer chords. Okay. So you can see we're getting, I already figured this out. It's already been a top. I've unraveled it. And then a 1. Oh, is it a 1? Hold on. And then another 1, okay? By 1, I mean the row. All right, there you have that. And now we're going to go up, let's see. Take these and do a row, double half hitches, shaping around, pull that tighter. Can you see that? Get closer. Sorry, it's black. I'll make sure to switch over to some cream pastel-y colors. This is leftover yarn. Just getting rid of it. I did look for a better color, but all I had was green, and I'm kind of sick of green, and I'm sure you all are as well. It's not a lot of people's favorite color, so. Especially the green I was using. So doing some double half hitch, around once and around again for those who haven't watched videos before. Just giving a little shaping. Pull tight under to tighten it down. Round, round, around, around. Around. Hold on, these two I think stick out for now. Okay, we're going to stop there. Tighten this down. Shape this up a little more. All right, now what you're going to do is take these two. You're going to take this one. This is the filler cord. Number 1 is filler, 2 is working. Round, around, okay, tighten it, shaping it, kind of going like this, and then round, around. Okay, you can let that hang down with these. I'll cut a little bit down, you'll see. These 2 pieces are going to weave through the other 2 loops over here, and then vice versa, it's going to lace through. So now we're going to go, and my soft cup fell out. Oh, it's not staying in. The pin is bent. Okay, we're going to go and do this side. This portion will be sped up, but I want you to remember, and yeah, this is an example of some really cheap, terrible t-shirt yarn I bought years ago. I'm just reusing to show you all this so you can have some brighter pop of color in here. But yeah, it's shitty. Go ahead and do 5 across the top, and the last one, remember, it needs to be an inch and a half lower. These are snug up against the lark's head knot at the top. Your outer two cords on your left and your right, which would equal 4 since I fold them in half, they need to be 54 inches or 161 centimeters. The inner cords, moving in from the outer limits, so the inner 6 cords, would need to be 141 centimeters or 50 inches. Because I glued and sewed that together just so I could have longer pieces to do this tutorial. But I am going to be re-upping my rope and cordage for some upcoming videos and for the paid workshop class that I'm going to be doing. It's going to be coming soon in the fall. Alright, so this one's going to be lower. So I'm going to drop it down, use my measure. 1.5 inches. Especially that. That's 1.5 inches. This is like 1 inch, the one beside it. Okay, so it's under here. Oh shit. So now we've gotten over to, did 4, and now I'm going to go over here to this. That's 1.5 inches lower than this one. Well, 1.5 inches lower than the lark's head. There you go. And now we'll just start over, skip 2. I'm going to repeat the pattern on the other side. I will throw the pattern in the description box, and it'll be on a sheet at the beginning of this video, which you will already have seen. I am not going to repeat this whole process because you can just look at how I did the right side, and the left side is exactly the same. Okay. Longer videos take a long time to upload, and which means it takes me a longer time to get them up, which messes up my YouTube algorithm. So if it's a repeat of things I've already done, then there's no point in me showing you the whole other side. You can just rewatch that part or write down the pattern from the description box. So, okay, so there we go. And then we need one here, drop it down a little bit. So that's 4 in this row. And then I will meet you back at the end of this side to do the lacing and how the back ties around to give it that cool effect. And I'll also fix the cups. That is not a great, I need to use T-pins. I'm using stick pins, but the T-pins keep riding down. But I wanted to give a little shaping because, yeah, if you're not flat chested, I did want, the last one I didn't add any cups in, so there we go for now. All right, so you'll have two choices for the bottom. You can either do a lace through, starting from the bottom and working through to the top as I'm showing right now. This is the way the original one was done, that is all black, that if you come to me from Pinterest, that's how the original one was done that I sold and no longer have. But as I was doing this, not remembering exactly how I did it, because I didn't have the original sample, I cut the pink cord short, and so I couldn't continue the lacing that I had initially done. So you'll see where I finish it off by doing a square knot at the bottom and then tying it. It's really up to you what you do from this point on. I've shown you the majority of how to do this, but you can just watch and see what is done. And then I'm going to crisscross back down. So I started from below. I started from the bottom, now up. I started from the bottom, now blah, blah, blah. I don't know how that song goes. Okay, so, and then I'm going to come back around and do a square knot to tie it all together. Which, I mean, you don't have to do the lacing. You can cut it short, but you do kind of want it to come, you do need to do the lacing. Okay, I'm gonna have to, I cut this part too small, so I'll just lace that through and get my scissors. Even everything out, shift everything. Now this is really crappy. I recommend making these a little bit longer. This is so they hang better, but I'm out of this kind of rope and I cut it too short. So you really should make it like 3 inches. Or if you want, you can do the whole tuck behind thing, and then you would need to cut it down more and do stitch glue along the back and weave in your small ends, or not. If you cut it short enough, you won't have to, but this needs cut right now. It's kind of wonky. It wouldn't happen if I didn't have shitty t-shirt yarn. Sorry, it's really crappy yarn. That'll have to do for now. Work it out a little fringe. Okay, that made it worse, y'all. See? I am going to do this. Okay, well, and pull these so that they don't flare out like that. It's very annoying. Let me see. Like that. I cut everything too short and now it looks like crap. I don't like it at all. She's finished. I just tied this down below. Double half hitch and then a little tie. Ties in the back. I like how this, you know, goes around like this. In the original, it's laced through to here, but I cut the rope too short prematurely, and so can't show you that. And you see it on the side. It looks really good on. I'll try to post a video with my niece wearing this later in the week when she comes over. She's in school right now.